Every so often, I'll get a note from a parent who's feeling guilty that they have to work so much and can't be home with their little kids. Maybe it's a mom who has to go back to her job just a few short weeks after she's had her baby, or maybe it's someone who's dying to homeschool and wishes they could be home with their kids a lot more, but has an intense job outside of the home. Or maybe it's someone who's working a part-time job or a side hustle from home and feeling guilty that they're on their phone or on their computer when they could be playing with their kids or spending quality time with them. So often these parents write to me saying they feel bad that their kids don't see them as much as they could, or they feel bad that they're distracted and that their attention is going elsewhere other than just their children, and asking me what I think about this and what they should do. Sometimes parents are worried about going back to school to finish their degree or taking up a job they've been offered because they're worried about how it will impact their relationship with their child, and they feel that they would feel guilty about all that time spent elsewhere. I feel really passionate about this subject because here's one thing that I'm allergic to: dogmatic, one-size-fits-all parenting advice. And when people make blanket statements like mothers should be home with their babies, I think that is missing so much nuance, and it's really doing a huge disservice to all of us parents who are unique individuals with very unique circumstances. We're all different, our children are all different, our needs, aspirations, goals, beliefs, value systems, cultures, origins, and our resources are all different, and therefore the answer is always going to be, as Magda Gerber said, it depends. It depends on your long-term goals, on your values, on your temperament, on what you enjoy and don't enjoy. Hi, I'm Avital. I'm a mindset coach for parents, and I'm the mother of 5. And my whole goal here at the Parenting Junkie is to help you to love parenting and to parent from love. Now, you can't very well love parenting or even parent from love when you feel guilty about you investing time and energy in your projects, in your work, in your career, in your job, or in whatever it is that you need to invest time in. Is it wonderful to be a stay-at-home parent? Yes, for some parents. Some parents make that choice, make those sacrifices, have the resources, and want that lifestyle and can make it work. And that's wonderful for them. And I 100% support any parent who makes that choice. Is it also wonderful to have a job, a career, a business, a side hustle, or anything else? Yes, that's equally wonderful in a different way. They are both 100% valid lifestyles, and I don't think one is better than the other, although one might be better than the other for you. Parents will choose to work for so many reasons, because they have to put food on the table, because they want to upgrade their lifestyle and make yet more money, because they have to get out of debt, because they enjoy it and it fulfills them, because they're passionate about it and it's important to them. So many different reasons that people seek outside work apart from being home with their children, beyond just the fact that most of us have to do that in order to survive. So my point here is that there are 2 things you must remember, and I would suggest that you try to replace any sense of guilt with these 2 ideas. We'll get right back to the show in just a moment. Do you want to get your child playing independently? Independent play is fabulous for children's development. Plus, it gives us parents a well-deserved break. If you're worried that your child just can't or won't play independently, here's the good news. Children are designed to play, and they will if you just design your space correctly. In this mini course, you'll learn the 10 easy steps to transform your home into a play-inducing haven. You can do this on a low budget in a tiny home and with very little time. Go to theparentingjunkie.com/play now and grab it now to get started today. Let's get back to the show. Number 1 is that you are providing for your children. If you are running any kind of business, hustle, job, out of the house from 7 to 7, running 2 jobs with back-to-back shifts or night shifts or weekends, or just working, an hour from home every day, whatever it is that you're doing, you're providing for your children. You're doing work that pays you, that puts food on the table, that builds security for your family, that gets you out of debt, or that allows you to buy things and upgrade your lifestyle or enjoy your life. And that is valuable. That is good parenting. That is what responsible parents do often in order to care for their children. In other words, making money is part of parenting because it's the part where we provide, right? So if your partner or whatever other financial resources you have aren't enough to cover that, and you want to and have decided to or need to go out and make more money through your job, you should feel proud of that and grateful that you have those opportunities. I don't think we should feel guilty that we're spending time providing for our family. That's what responsible adults have to do. That's part of adulting. That's part of being a grown-up. And I never apologize to my children for needing to work. Is it annoying sometimes when I have to work really long days or nights, or times when I was supposed to hang out with them and instead I have to work? Sure, they might prefer me to be able to be more with them. But on the other hand, I'm doing that in large part because I want to provide for them and for my family. And I don't think that I need to feel guilty about that, or that my children should feel sorry for themselves. That's just part of being a great parent. Parenting can be the active act of caring for our children, or it can be making sure that they are well cared for in a school, or with a babysitter, or with your partner, or with grandma, whilst you go and do the other things that you have to do. Now, hear what I'm saying here. I'm not saying that good parents must work. Some don't have to or choose not to for whatever reasons. I am saying that if you do work, that is part of your parenting. That is a good thing you are doing for your children. And I don't think you need to feel guilty about that for one single minute. Here's the other thing that's really important about working and why you should feel great as a working parent. When you are out there doing your job in whatever capacity that is, you are modeling for your child what it takes to be an adult in the world, what it takes to succeed, what it takes to do meaningful work or to provide financially, or whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're volunteering, maybe you run a big business, maybe you have a simple job that you love and that puts food on the table. Maybe you have several jobs that you hate, but they put food on the table. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are modeling for your child what it means to work and why we do it. And if you can do that in a way that is actually helpful to them, showing them that you're grateful for the work, showing them that you put your best foot forward, showing them that there are some hard days or sometimes you don't feel like doing it, but you do it anyway. Those types of things are modeling incredible skills for our children for their future, and actually building their own perception of what work is, what it could feel like, what it could look like. When is it that we just kind of roll up our sleeves and do the hard work even though we don't feel like it? And when is it that we leave a job and take a risk on ourselves, or build a business, or hire help, or all the different things that go into our various jobs and careers? That's not a bad thing at all. That's nothing to feel guilty about. That's something to feel grateful for and proud of. And again, it's a tool that we use to model for our children what it takes to be an adult and to work in the world. So I want all my stay-at-home moms and dads to feel really proud and at peace with their choice, and equally all my working parents to feel really proud and at peace with their choice, with the knowledge that there's also often an opportunity to switch between these two, right? To take some time off perhaps for maternity leave, to switch job in a way that caters better to your family lifestyle. I mean, in today's day and age, there really is quite a lot of flexibility for a lot of us within our jobs and trying to figure out ones that are family friendly. But even if you're working, night shifts or 7 to 7 or weekends or a really hardcore job away from your children, remember, you're providing for them and you're modeling for them. And those are never things that you should feel guilty about. All right, if you liked this and it was helpful, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and keep on loving parenting and parenting from love.